Hi, welcome to the new video. I am Rohit Desai, co-founder of JB Experts. In this video, we are going to discuss on trade shows. How do we exactly find buyers from trade shows? If I have money, I'll go and visit it. If I don't have money, I'll visit it online. I'll get the data and I'll approach them. So we'll go step by step and we'll understand. And I'll be keep sharing you the tips. How do exactly the things works? So basically, the trade show has to be considered in such a manner. There's a money on the table. You need to just go and get it. So that's how the trade show is. You need to invest 5-10 lakhs to put a stall, go there, make an event, participate in the event, discuss with the buyers, get the orders or book the containers from them and come back. So if that's something that you're planning, that's good to go. But many times if you're investing on a wrong events, you're not sure whether the event is good or not, the organizers are great in that case or not. So in those situations, obviously the event doesn't really work and you'll be losing money. That is the possibility. But still, if you know which are the popular events that I need to go and I meet and I discuss, then yeah, it's really good. See, in today's world, both the buyers and suppliers meeting place is going to be the trade shows. 99% of the time, the buyers will be looking for the good suppliers and the suppliers will be looking for the good buyers. And where they exactly meet? In the trade shows. Because this is the place where multiple people come on board, display their product, showcase their product, show their credibility, and if the synergy works, the pricing works, the facilitation works, then yeah, you have the orders in place. So this is where the major things are. So let's discuss individually. When it comes to trade shows, I always people think of saying that, okay, sir, do I have to travel? Because 5-10 lakhs is a big money for me. Because if I spend it on my trade shows, then how do I procure my material? I don't have that much of capital with me. So in those situations, what you can do is you can start participating in domestic markets. Coming to Bangalore, going to Delhi, going to Kolkata, going to Chennai. So these are the places where the big events happens. Automobile, food, millets, engineering. So these are the good places where you can find, and still if you are able to crack the deals there, because even the buyers comes and visits to the locations. If you're able to understand, if you have those kind of requirements, then you can check with the people who are walking around, just share the cards and see if they have an opportunity with them. So the first thing is meet international buyers on Indian soil. So as you go to Dubai, you go to Germany, all the localites also come there. Even that happens same in India too. So you will find people, you will find the buyers in the place. And moreover, travel cost and relation building is a bit cheaper when you do it, and cost effective market testing. So if you have product and if you are able to display your product in front of the customers, you don't need to go and get the rejection in the international market. If your products is not good, you will get to know it in the domestic market too. If your customers are not accepting it, if they are not liking it, then probability is that, okay, there is something that we need to work on. Do not get attached to your product, because the product should always improve. Because good product doesn't mean that I'm the person who is going to buy it. Or it's like, okay, it's good for me. I don't need your opinions or your feedbacks. If you carry out that kind of a attitude or a mindset, then your product will never be great. So it's like your product is a mediocre, take a feedback, improve it and rise the bar. Or else it's going to be just like your competitors are going to replace you very fast. So what I always suggest is go and test it out your products into the domestic market, take the feedbacks, and whichever is valid, make sure that things are being taken to the point and think of it, because everything, whatever you get a feedback, you are not going to take it. You need to evaluate and see whether that is going to help you or not. If it's not helping, then you can drop it. There is no harm in it. But at the end of the day, keep your open mindedness and then see what's the feedback coming to you, and then you can evaluate it. So, and moreover, you can always look towards, many times people think that, okay, we need to work on export market. We want to work in a global market. Doesn't mean that you need to stop your domestic business. You always focus on your domestic business. See, in today's world, 8 orders are coming from international market, 2 orders are coming from domestic market. There is no harm. Still, you need to have existence. Tomorrow, there can be any situations, tariffs, Trump, anything can go wrong. But still, in some situations, you need to get your domestic market. And India is such a market where other world people are looking towards entering the Indian market. You are in India and you have a strength here. You can negotiate, you can talk, you can export your products, you can even deal in your domestic market too. So please focus on your domestic market so that you have a grip in the home ground as well as in global market. So that is where you grow. And build your distribution network in the domestic market. Many times people think of saying whenever they want to export the product, they don't look towards the white labeling. They don't want to give you their products to the other exporters. Think of this way: if my products can be sold in the global market, I'll not just only sell it through me. I'll be having multiple chains open so that I can distribute all across. So that is the opportunity what you can have. So many times people think that, okay, why should I give him? I will do it everything by own. Understand this: if I have to test the market, I don't want to do it all my own. I can just give out the product to the market and let the people export. If they are coming back again and again, then you know there is a market. You can go directly then. So testing is not always from your money. You can just do it by someone's money too. So learn a smart way to do approaching the market so that it's a good thing to work it around. Because every time pumping your money out, testing it out the market is not really needed. And looking for freight forwarders, export agents, indirect buyers like us. We normally go to the events not only for the product to purchase or something. We always go to the trade events to hunt down for the manufacturers who are looking to export the product but don't know how to export. Or we also go to the market to find the buyers who are looking for suppliers where they don't have a right people to take with. So we can help in both the ways, and we connect each other and we make the money. So this is a service that we provide, but yeah, end of the day, that is all what we do, and the things are working for us. And we do not go to the trade event on our cost. We always go to the trade events based on the industries what we are in. Our partners fund the event, then my team goes there. They do all the activities for my manufacturers or partners. Then if there is any time left, they just walk around and see if there is any tie-ups can be done for JB Experts. So this is how the whole system works. And we are able to crack down multiple deals. The deal we recently had from a client from Italy. So they had come here, they bought the product, we had introduced them. So it was a general talk what my sales team was having, but it went well. So they got to know that this is not anything that they can do with the manufacturer at the moment whom we are representing at the event, but still they are the people who may be a customer of JB Experts. Back of the mind, my team knows it. So what we do and how's it. So in those cases, what the team has done is they said like, okay, you have here and we are already taking a service from one XYZ company, then why don't you connect with them and we'll help you to connect with them, see whether the things works. That company approached us, then we had a discussion, then the company has got the products to the Indian market. We tried out with Mumbai, Hyderabad, Bangalore. Now we are looking towards Delhi and Kolkata. So these are the products which are being imported, setting up a warehouse, setting up a stores and displaying the products, and the sales are going good. So this is how you get either you are an importer or exporter, attend the trade shows, at least in Indian market. If you are not so capable or the resources are not enough to go to the international market, at least start working around or take a walk in your local domestic trade shows. The brand visibility, that is where your business is being grown, and you can always get information from trade bodies, export promotional councils and government institutes which have been there for a reason. You can go and check with them. If you can make a connections, they can help you with a lot of other ways. But still, end of the day, the thing here is, if they can help you and if you can get one single hand information from them, that's very much valuable. 99% of the time, many things will be not shared to multiple people on the social media or any on the news channels and sort of it. You may not be able to get those informations, but these informations can be shared on one-to-one on the boards. So in the trade shows, we have got a catalog or a brochure kind of a thing from Export Promotional Council, APEDA. In the trade event, we seen there, they had our catalog, the information what they had, the product display what they have covered, that was good enough. So those kind of details, what you get it for free of cost, that is not something which you do it by sitting at home and looking towards the online. You can't build the export business online. You need to go out, meet the people, check out what's happening, how your competitors are doing, and then you can evaluate and see if the things are working for you or not. Then easier logistics for exhibitions, no customs, no overseas cost, no shippings, and moreover, when you're having these things on domestic, you don't need to do all of this. You can just go and get your products out and see how the things are working. Because in domestic market, you don't need to export it. At least at the time of going to the events and all, you need to have the approvals to get it back and you need to manage those logistic front. But in this case, normally you don't need it. You can just display your product and should be good enough. If you are capable enough to handle the international orders, so what you can do is you can go directly meet the buyers, importers, wholesalers, distributors, varieties of people, and you will find trade agents right there. Even you will maybe finding my team also, but we will be not representing JB Expert, but we will be representing some other companies if in the trade shows, but still we'll be able to do that. So we always go to the trade events which has been conducted in multiple regions. Whichever the market we are looking to tap in, we go there, we visit, we endorse, we put the stall, we'll communicate, and we collect all the cards. And then is important what you do with those contacts. If you don't communicate with them, just by visiting a trade show, nothing will work. You need to come back, get all the contacts, send out an email, make a call, send out a follow-up emails, keep making the follow-up calls. So that is where you're going to get the business. And if you are seriously, so for example, if you are going to the repeated events, what we do is a month back we start promoting, saying that, okay, we are at this stall, at this number, at this time, are you coming? So if they are coming, then obviously we invite them to our booth. If not, then we also mention it. You tell us where you are, we'll come and meet. Or else there is a meeting room always. There will be a meeting area where you can go and meet with the customers and discuss about your business. That is something which is great. You don't need to put a stall every time, or you don't need to book a booth. So it's okay. You can just go, take a pics, meet your customers, publish it online, and tell them that we were here, and that is also brings a credibility. Because if you are serious, then you are doing this. If you're not serious, then yeah, you may be a scammer, you may be taking for, you're just like hanky-panky businesses. So people can take anyway. So this is very important. And moreover, when you attend a trade shows, it's not only for the buyers. You need to keep an eye on how your competitors are doing. It could be price, it could be packaging, it could be strategies, or the way they are presenting. You can learn hundreds of things, and you can even learn what shouldn't be done. So you can learn from the mistakes. If I just hit the wall, you don't need to do the same thing. Just go and don't hit the wall that, okay, how badly it hurts. You don't need to check that. If someone has already done it, you don't do it. So you can learn from others' mistake too. So then the long-term relationships, because this is not a short-term plan. You meet him today, you meet him in the next event, keep meeting him, you keep sending him emails, you keep having a face-to-face meetings. That is where the trust factor builds in. So many times we meet the people says that, okay, I have a factory in India, I don't want to buy it from you. That's absolutely fine, because he has his own factory, you don't want to buy from me, fine. But there is a situation when it has come like, okay, due to some kind of issues, the factory got shut, labor issues, that hundreds of things can go wrong. Then then he started working with us. Persistence or keep consistent effort is all what it needs. Follow-ups, stay in touch. If you think like why Zomato's or Swiggy's or anyone is like too many poppings on the ads and something like that, it's all to be over your head. You need to be do the same thing. If buyer, I think like buyer gets offended, it's okay. They get offended once, twice, but when they are in the situation, they realize that we are done the right thing. So it's okay, keep doing it, but keep a gradual a gap so that you are not torturing someone, so that they don't block you. So keep that in mind. So then you can understand the regulatories, packaging standards, designers, graphics. We have attended the event. We got the graphic designers who can write in Arabic. They design the whole packaging for us. The headache of that errors, small things, micro things, which we get it done in Indian markets, that goes missing. So now we are getting designed of our packaging materials in Arabic because it's in Arabic. So we wanted to cover the Arabic market. So for them, it's a local language. For them, it's a day in, day out job. So we want them to figure it out. They get the whole design done. They communicate each other with the company and the designers. All done. So once the packaging material is ready and once the labels are ready, we don't need to really worry about it. These are all fixed, all in place, and we are sorted. So this is most important thing what you need to meet in the events. It's not only your buyer. You can see your customers, you can see your buyers. Along with that, you can put an eye on your competitor, check out what they are doing. Along with that, whatever other supports, including JB Experts consultation supports, you will find lot of varieties of people in the market so that everyone is there to support you for your business along with their business. So this is the whole thing. Then The open opportunities to joint ventures is always possible. You can see local partners, local reps who can promote your products in the global market. And there are a lot of agents whom you have never discussed about that market. You have never thought of it, but they come to you upfront and they are going to check and see how exactly you can help them. Also, you maybe have not thought of that market. They come to you, they will introduce themselves, they will tell you what the plan is and what are the commercials are. If they are viable, take it on board. If not, there is no problem. You can say no. No is the first answer that you have fixed forever. You can say no to the order, you can say no to me, you can say no to anyone. But to say yes, you need to evaluate it and see what are the opportunities are there on the table and think of it. So that is the most important business deals that you have to look for. So this is what I wanted to share. Let me share you shortcuts on the websites which are going to help you. So in this situation, what you can do is, if you have resources, you can go and visit. To what events you can visit, that also you'll get to know from these websites. Along with that, if you don't have the money enough or if you don't have that much of resources to go to every event, participate, meet the people. So what you can do is you can connect the people from right here, from this platform, and then you can take the business forward. Okay. So what we can do here is, this is by category. What I'll do is I'll click on view all. For generic purpose, I'll take it as food and beverages. So in food and beverages, I can pick anything. So I'll pick here Saudi Food Expo. So Gulf food from Dubai is everyone known. So there's a bit popular one. So you can either go with Google or LinkedIn connections or log in with that. So what I always suggest is please use LinkedIn. That would be better for your connection purpose. So I'll say you why also. So you can see here there is an event which is happening and these are the date and this is the location. So when you are planning, looking towards saying that, okay, I need to take a visa from for this event and all of it. And even if you don't have the money, if you don't want to, you cannot participate there. What you can do here is there are followers here. What you can do, you can first log in with your LinkedIn account and send connections to these guys. These are right here. You can communicate, you can chat with them. Without visiting, I can still go and check with these people and understand what's exactly they are looking at. And they are also designation is mentioned along with that what company they are from. So either you check the company profile and then connect with them on LinkedIn, understand if there is something that you can do for them or you can work together. So in both the situations, there are possibilities that you can go and connect and then you can help them out. So this is one thing, without visiting, you can connect and make a connections here. Along with this, what I suggest you is go and copy the name, go to a new tab, paste it there, visit to the website and find the exhibitors list. So these are the companies who are participating. What I want you is go and check which are the companies who are participating. There are Indian companies, there are Saudi companies, Jordan, China. So you will find n number of it. So what you can just do is you can take a list of it, find the connections, meet the people there. One, you can use this website. Moreover, you can, if you have the domain, you can get in touch with us. We will scalp the data for you and give it to you. Who are the right people whom you can work with, who are the right person. And so based on departments, you will be able to get the data. We can help you with that. So for example, right now I'll do one thing. I'll take a packaging house details here, which is food paper. Food paper, Saudi Arabia. This is the, okay. Is this the same? Food paper. Food paper, Saudi Arabia. From Saudi Arabia. So what you can do is you can check for the same logo. You'll be able to find it. Oh, sorry, it's not food, it's a food paper. So you can match the logo here, you'll get it. Now either there are two ways to do it. One, these may be your customers or These may also work. It's an aligned industry, what we call. So if I am manufacturing some kind of a packaging material or a packaging machines, and these guys are manufacturing the packaging paper, so in that situation, there are possibilities that we can work together. One, as when we are offering the packaging papers to the clients, they can also offer the machines also. So that is something which I can ask them, like, can we work together? One, that possibility. Second, or if I'm in the same industry, what I can do, if this guy is our competitor, then what I can do is I'll go to his product details and I see what is that the product that they are dealing in. So let's click and see, and use Google Chrome so that you can convert the language. It will be in Arabic and all of it. So look into all the products offering that they have, because they are localized. They exactly know what market they are in, and they have already done enough of research so that these products are working there. So you can take these inputs and start manufacturing the same thing and see what are the exact offering they are doing here. If you are not sure about the sizes, you get to know it here. If you are not sure about what is the packaging requirement, maybe you may be looking towards a 500 or 600, but 2000 is the pieces that they are looking for. You can try it out. And even there are many e-commerce which you are not aware of. Amazon is something that everyone knows it, but Noon is something many people would have not known. So you can just look for these kind of e-commerces where it can be helpful for your business to see what's the prices your products are sold, how the products are performing, and what is the bad thing about this company. Because there will be always a review option. If someone has given a bad review, what is the challenge that these companies facing? If you are able to address that, you can collab and work for it. So the contact number is right here with the email ID. So apart from that, they are on LinkedIn, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Connect every platform. Don't even leave a single platform. Even on YouTube, you'll get a contact details. So check that. Maybe many times the email ID will be different from this one, but still that will be worth it. So connect everyone from everywhere. Keep sending them messages on all the platforms. One or the other, they will respond to you. Okay. So these are pretty good. So what I have done here is, so this event will give you enough of buyers list. Now you'll be not able to copy it because of encryption, because there are a lot of tools that we scalp it and all of it. If you need those kind of a support, please let us know. We can get you all the data collected and give at a price. So we can do that for you. And even if you want us to get the websites, if the websites are not available, we'll get that for you. If you want, after website, you want the email IDs of the decision makers, we can get that for you. So these are all services available. Yeah, if you need it, you can please get in touch with us. So these events, one, which event should I go? If I'm not going, can I collect the data from here? If I collect the data, in that data, do we have the targeted audience? Yes. And if I can at least connect with the people who are participating in that event, and if they are my customers, if they are willing to be my customers, I'll just pitch them, I'll send out a connection, I'll just see if that can be worked. So you can deploy one team for this, one team for that, one team for something else, and then keep all the teams running so that this should be good. Or you can just give it all work to us. We have our automation system. We can do it a bit faster. You can check on that. So if you have anything, such requirements coming in, please get in touch with the team. We can help you with that. Okay. So next comes is the visits. And if you want to collect the data instead of getting it from somewhere, you can even check here. There are 39 exhibitors. So you can even collect it from here. If you want to visit their websites, you can check, but I need to log in, but you can log in and try it out. Okay. I'm just using a guest profile here. So I'm not logging in, but you can collect all the websites, all the details, and then see how the things works. Okay. So if you want any other events, you'll be able to find out what the industry you belong to. So go and check, find it out, and see what are the people that can cater to you, or you can help them, or they can help you, or you both can work together, something like that. You can think of it. Okay. Many times we have found the people who have given their office space for us to operate it from their office. Whatever we made, we have to share a bit percentage on it, but still that was worth it at a beginning stage. That's a big support that we get it from. And we just didn't do anything. We just met them in the event and we were discussing something. Then yeah, we are looking to office. Yeah, I have a cabin. Why don't you people use it? So that's all the talk what started, and then we are still working in that German office. It's pretty good. In Germany, we have an office and the team operates from there. This is all pretty good. Just by single communications, what we have met in the event, the synergy worked. We had a good conversations. Now our office is there. So these are something that you can start working. So you don't need a big money like, okay, it's too expensive to start a unit and all of it. If people like you, they can ask you to come home. If they don't like you, then yeah, they'll ask you to leave their country. Okay. So as simple as that. So here there are a lot of other events. These are the websites what you can visit and see. These are all the URLs here. You can go and check all the websites, visit all the websites. These are the, and moreover, instead of saying that, okay, trade shows will make money or not, that depends on who is the organizers are. If it's a good organized, yeah, you'll be having an opportunity. If not, then maybe hardly they would have marketed about it. Hardly, apart from the stalls, no visitors are coming in. Very difficult location, no one wants to come there, no demand, no big companies are coming in, then obviously there is no use. For Gulf food kind of events, the whole globe is there, right there. So you can meet varieties of people, you can find buyers, you can find partners, you can collab with the companies. Just next stall itself is my partner. So it's not like you have to wait for someone, just see who is next to you, just see if there is something that you can collab and do it, that's all. We have done a lot of spice deals in Gulf food just by doing this. The people who are there, just we start giving samples, we ask them to test it out because they are into that bacon and all of it. So we had that product, we asked them to try it out. They just tried, tested right there. We had an order right from the stall. We didn't have to wait for someone to come to our stall and meet it. So we just gave the bottles, that's all worked. Okay. So you should have some presence of mind, see how the things works and then play with it. Okay. So look towards other websites, and this is the Chinese website. Be sure if you are importing something, please be very much sure, look towards the anti-dumping duty first and then plan it accordingly. If you are not sure like, okay, what's the taxes, what's the duty, how the things are being calculated, please get in touch with us. We will help you out and we'll just help you to understand what is the things working. And if it's working, we'll give you an input, or if it's not working, I will update you on that so that it's better for you. Okay. So with China, be careful. Anywhere, not only in India, even you are anywhere else, if there is an anti-dumping duty imposed on any product, please do not purchase from them. That's simple. Okay. So there are German events. What you can do is you can go to these organizers, click on contact. You'll find exhibitor support. Either they will give you the data, either they will give you the details, or even they can organize the whole event for you. They will be having logistic partners. You can give the equipments to them. They will take to the exhibition. They will install it. They will demonstrate it and keep the things in functional, and then later once the event is done, they will send it back to your country. So everything is being organized by the organizers and with their logistic partners. If that is something that you are looking for, please go ahead and check with them, and that's a great support that you will get. As I already shown, please, if you don't have resources to visit all the events, or you may have visited one or two good events but not all the events possible, in those cases also collect the data, check with the buyers, pitch them, check with them and see if there is some kind of a synergy that can be made up. If that works, good. If not, then yeah, you can try out for the next event. As simple as that. Okay. So every detailing, every win of a business is in the details. Do not ever get confused saying that I'll send one message, I'll make a one call, I'll have an order. No. You need to make at least, in my course, I always say this, you need to do at least 365 days follow-up and tell me then you didn't had an order. 365 days, if you are regularly focused, putting your efforts, trying to get the buyers, you will get it. But the people like once in 365 days, never, don't expect it. There is no one waiting for Rohit to come and approach, give me the business, or waiting to help him out. No, no one is waiting. Everyone is trying to find their own ways out. It's just you who has to think and plan accordingly, get the things moving. You need to be in front of people. You need to tell them again and again, who are you? What are you can do for them? How are you going to help them? In one event, we had a issue where we met one guy there. He's like, we went to check because we wanted we had a supplier manufacturer. So we wanted the buyer is already ready there. So we wanted a manufacturer. We just went there and it's like, okay, how many orders are you placing? See, I don't know you. I don't know your product. The words what you use should be very careful. And you never know what the other person thinks. You need to read, understand what the emotion the other person is carrying. Because the events are not going to be simple. The events are being stressful. So whenever you're attending an event, you need to make sure that the events are fruitful for you. When you meet, what words you choose, how do you speak with them, or how do you handle the inquiries, or if they're asking something out of the box, how are you going to push it off, or just say it like, okay, I'll get back to you. You are maybe not aware of it. So there are situations, but you need to be ready for it. Many times it's like, I don't know. What do I say? Say something, take a time, research about it, get back to it. So ChatGPT, these AI tools are right there to help you if that something is needed. So go ahead, participate in the trade events, get the buyers. We got the deal. What I recently closed was 31st the event was closed, 16th the order was in hand. So probably that's the ratios what we are working. So we had one more recent, which was a domestic trade what we have done. So it was taking time for international market because the tariff was gone up. It was dedicatedly for US market. So we had tried out, didn't had any good opportunity, but we attended the trade shows in the domestic market. We met, we collaborated, and we got at least the local orders so that the company is running. Someone is buying it. I don't say that there is a huge margin, but still something is running and we are all in profits. There is nothing that we are doing in loss. Even when you do in a domestic business, that's a good container. If I say in a container's value, it's 8 container order what we got from a domestic market. So it's good. It's from the south all the way to the north. The products are selling good. So you can look into that, take an opportunity, start working, and trade events really help. And if you don't want to lose a penny, don't worry. Use these websites. This will be helpful. And if you don't find a good website for your industry, you can put it in your comment box. What industry do you belong from? I'll give you a link to those websites which can where your events are being conducted. So go and get in touch with the organizers, find out if that really makes sense. And at least for sure, please go and attend the free domestic events at least. The domestic trade shows are cheaper, easy to access, and you are not going to lose any big money. So it's all like thousands. So please go and participate and see how the things works. And please share your feedback and what you feel about the video. And if you like this video, please hit the like button and subscribe to the channel. Catch you up in the next video. See you there next time. Bye bye.